Oh, just in time for a loud vehicle to go by. Cool. Sweet. Still says I'm offline. Should be online here. Come in. Come in. Refresh this page. All right, I think I got it fixed. Am I live? It says I'm live. Is it still lagging on your end? The quality doesn't look that great. Beat Spyro 100% on a tablet using touch controls? Wow. You grab popcorn? It's okay. That's okay. I grabbed eggnog while I was gone. Cheers. The quality still looks screwy. Although OBS says the buffer's fine. It's not lagging anymore. Or not as much, I should say. It lives. Cool. All right. Well, sorry about that, folks. My internet was being weird. I reset the router and shit like that, and seems to have fixed it. So, I don't know. So let's try this again. Anyway, get back here. All right. I totally don't remember what we were talking about or what was going on, but that's okay. There's plenty of other things to talk about. Oh yeah, I'm on this level, and I can't hear myself now. There we go. Oh yeah. I was fighting fighting the boss in this level. Back in black. Down, out. Ah, god damn it. Jesus. You'll be happy to know that in the brief intermission, I didn't get any better at this game. Yeah, I still got green on OBS, so I think we're good now. Sweet. I'll keep an eye on that. It might get poopy again. A wizard is never late. He arrives exactly when he means to. Look at these guys. Oh, whoa. I just noticed something. I hope it does it again. If you look just right, that... Oh, maybe it's blended in with the sky, but I thought that the enemy up there, her head was gone. Like it had it loaded in. Oh, I'm kind of right. It just like, the level of detail renderer kind of just disappears, like the top half of it briefly. Ah, fucking camera's not cooperating. Interesting. I should like apparently do streams prior to reviewing games, because I'm noticing a lot of things about this game that I'd never noticed before. I don't know what it is, but I guess it's just your guys' good vibes. It's helping me out. Practice makes perfect unless you're Noah. That is true. I'm either good at something or not, and there's very little difference. Very little I could do to change that.
This guy thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I'll tell you one thing. He should watch his back.
You should watch his back. All right. So this guy's like, other than Nasty Nork, probably the most boss-like in the entire game. But it's still not much of a boss. It's funny, at least. I mean, his butt's on fire. It's funny. Ow. I forgot what he did. He spins around. Gotcha. Mom's finally joining us. Nice. Hi, Mom. No, I never use the roll buttons. I don't mention in my Spyro 1 critique, but in my Spyro 2 one that I'm almost finished with, I talk about how I never found these useful. Do you find them useful? I'm honestly curious if anybody uses them, because I always forget about them. I never find a reason to use them. And this, I'm guessing Insomniac felt the same way, because they took them out of the second game. So, and I don't think they're in any other Spyro games, at least not in up until the Legend of Spyro series. Uh-oh, 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 oh. I thought I died, but I didn't die. Yeah, now I'm hitting the roll buttons to... That's the other thing. I always play this in active camera mode because I don't know, turning the camera in this is just kind of really slow and methodical. You can go rolling, 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 yeah. You just keep rolling forever. Oh, actually, if you just hold it, then... I don't know why that would be useful. The only time you use them is when you accidentally press them to change the camera. Same, yeah. Exactly the same. What would be the better half, Sonic 3 or Sonic and Knuckles? I'm gonna go with Sonic 3. Even though both are great and they work really well together, I think the first half of Sonic 3 and Knuckles is probably the better one. The Sonic and Knuckles half kind of seems a little rushed, if you ask me, but which kind of makes sense because it was originally the second half of Sonic 3, and then they didn't have it finished yet, so they cut it and then released it as a separate game later on. Just because you can. Fuck Sandopolis. That level's grown on me. That used to be like my least favorite level, like in any Sonic game when I was a kid, because I'd always die there, especially Act 2, where you have to like constantly turn the light on and off and keep the ghosts at bay, the ghosties at bay. I missed a level over here. Excuse me for a second. My heat must have kicked on. It's suddenly like 80 degrees in this room. I will be right back. Oh. Thought I'd open a window because it's cold out there. That'll help. Yeah, I was just like having a hot flash there. It was weird. All right, back to what I was doing. But yeah. Yeah, the music in Sandopolis is great. It's Sonic and Say, or not Sonic and Say, Team Sonic Racing that comes out. They did a remix of that song, I believe, unless I'm thinking of a different sand level from a different Sonic game. And it's really good. There it is. My sister's being cheeky in the comments, I see. If I had $1 for every time you complain of being warm. Wait, are these guys... These guys look like they're holding trumpets. Another thing I just realized. Jesus, it's the 4th time I played this game this year and I never noticed that. What the hell? Oh, they got like those old-timey like listening devices. Oh no, it's a musket. I don't know. It's a musket. That's what it is. It's like yellow. I've never seen a yellow musket before. Ow. I also... Everybody died. TikTok. You don't like Crush 40? But they're so cheesy and wonderful. I don't think Sega has them around anymore, do they? I don't think they've been in any recent modern Sonic games. Grab this guy.
Thank you for releasing me.
There's one. Thank you for releasing me. Got all this wonderful voice acting talent in this game, and they have lines like that. It's wonderful. I love it. Get out of here. Nobody wants you. Cheesy, you'd leave with Weird Al. It's not, yeah, I mean, they don't hold a candle to Weird Al's, like, awesomeness, but I don't know. Crush 40, like, it's not good. It fits, like, the adventure games so well, though. It's just wonderful and bad and awful, and I love it.
Rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
I was born to glide.
'Twas born to glide. Yeah, also, like, some of the names don't match what their voices are. There's like a, I forget what it is, but there's somebody in here who has like a really like buff man name, and he's got like this whiny like little voice. I can't remember which name that is, but it's not like Bruno or something, but you get the idea. It's like Bruno or something like that. Oh, and I keep thinking you have the, ow. I keep thinking you have the hover ability that they introduced in Spyro 2, where you kind of get like a little boost in height at the end of your glide. But you don't have that in this one. Did I rescue Thor? I don't remember. Kind of haven't been paying attention to the names. And I hear people like mention their favorite dragons from this game online all the time, and honestly, they kind of all bleed together for me. The only one that really sticks out to me is it Magnus? Or, yeah, I think it's Magnus, who's in the hub world of that this level's in, because he makes a return in Spyro: A Hero's Tale, and he's like very effeminate, but in this he has like a really manly voice. And it's kind of funny what they did with. I don't think it's supposed to be like the same character, because that's like a different universe, kind of, sort of, but not really.
Spyro!
Huh?
Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about?
Yeah.
Ever since you're a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
You've known?
I forget.
I love all the old men dragons too. Huh? Damn kids in their video games. I forget. With their Nintendos and their Super Nintendos. Huh? I actually had a, when I worked at Best Buy, there was a guy there who, he was a older guy, and he still referred to, like, every video game as Nintendo. Yeah, so, like, we'd get, like, a PlayStation game, a PS4 game in or whatever, and he's like, oh, got the new Nintendo game out today. I'd just be like, yep, sure do, and I'd just keep going. That voice was Clancy Brown. Yeah, he does, like, the voice of, like, well, other than Mr. Krabs, but in this game, he does the voice of, like, well over half of the dragons. It's, like, nuts how many voices he does. I haven't played Sonic 3D Blast Director's Cut yet. Did Game Hut, I can't think of his name, the guy who does the Game Hut YouTube channel, did he ever finish it, or did he just ever release a demo? I don't remember. Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? Yeah, it's funny that they got Clancy Brown in this one, and then they got Tom Kenny in the next game, and then in most of the Spyro games after that. It's like a SpongeBob reunion party prior to SpongeBob actually coming out. Did I get the key? I did not get the key. I just kind of notice how something about this level that's, I don't know, feels more empty than the rest of the levels. I don't know. I guess there's plenty of enemies around and stuff like that. Maybe it's just kind of like the layout of the platforms, kind of a lot of backtracking in order to get everything. I cannot get around this post. Cool. Just rocks and fewer details. Yeah, this is one of those levels I can't wait to see what they do with in the remake or the remaster. It's not really a remaster, it's more of a remake, really. That was close. It's like doing some Matrix shit there. Almost got shot. Alright, let's get this guy. Whoa, cut the corner there. Oh my god. Come here. I missed. Crap. Oh, I got him. Somehow. Okay. This is the same level you watch? Enter the Matrix. Okay, they finished, or he finished Sonic 3D Blast Director's Cut. I knew he released something. I couldn't remember if it was the full version that he wanted to do or if it was just a demo or not. I still gotta play that because the changes that he was talking about wanting to make sounded pretty good. I don't know, I like the main game anyway. It's not great, but it's enjoyable for what it is. I'm still missing a dragon. John Burton? Good to know, thank you. I always just saw his name as Game Hut, because like anybody that talked about that game, that's just what they referred to him as in like articles and stuff. John Burton. I thought I went up here already. You did? Oh, I bet I didn't go here. Nope, I did. Well, poop. Poop, I say. Where is this last dragon? I knew there was a spot I missed. Oh, this is the one you have to, like, fly around the thing? I don't remember. Yeah, that's not how you do it. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, I remember how to get up there now. I think. Japanese Spyro, bad Spyro. You could not be more right. Oh my god. It is so bad. Just butchered this poor game. In the Japanese version of this game, for some reason they mess with the camera, so you know how it like follows Spyro at like a constant distance in this game? They made it like, they zoomed it out for one thing, and then they like made it control differently. It's really hard to describe. They also like slowed Spyro's movement speed for some reason. Yeah, they did a bunch of crap with it. Pretty much just butchered the game. They also, for another strange thing they did, they put up like signs everywhere, like that you can read. I don't know, it's really weird.
Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Plain broiled, with a pinch of salt.
He's just talking about eating. He likes his chicken. All right, that's all the dragons, right? Right. Do. There we go. Nice Grinch reference there. I can't wait to watch that. It's almost the season. That's like my favorite Christmas cartoon. I gets to watch my Grinch every year. Still have Night Flight. I think that's it. Already did Dr. Shemp. See if I can do the Night Flight here. I don't even know why I'm bothering with these because there's no dragons here. Yeah, Sonic the Blue Rat was telling me about the Grinch PS1 game earlier. I don't think I ever heard of it. It didn't sound familiar when he mentioned it. I gotta check that out now. I'm sure it's just awful. Oh, I almost died. I'm totally doing this wrong. Crap. Let's just restart that. It's not very many videos of it on YouTube, huh? So what you're saying is that there's a gap that needs to be filled. I'll keep that in mind. No, get off there. I feel like I just flew over one. Not entirely sure though. Don't have time to turn around and find out. Actually, I might not have enough time. I'm kind of... Yeah, not very good at these levels. I don't really like them either. My lights just flickered again. That's weird. At least the internet seems to be holding up this time. Uh-oh. Oh, why did I do that? That was dumb. Bad, Noah. Where's the next lighthouse? There it is. Oh, it's gonna be a close one. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it's right there! Shit. Fuck it, there's no dragons here, I'm done. Yeah, when's the Medieval remake come out? I've been looking forward to that too. I never look up when stuff comes out, it kind of always sneaks up on me. I feel like I'm missing a level. Guess not. No, I gotta be missing a level. Is there one over here? Might have been one over here. I already got that guy. Don't jinx my internet. I'm sorry. I won't mention it again. That is a good idea there. There wasn't one over here, was there? I don't think so. No, totally not. Are all the iconic PlayStation games getting remade and possibly ported to PC? I doubt that PC part. Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't think Medieval is. I'm sure Spyro will come to PC at some point since Crash did. All right, did that level. Oh, duh, this one. We need Parappa on PC. We just need another Parappa game. God, I love those games. Especially Jam or Lammy. That's such a dumb name, but such a great game. And I know Parappa the Rapper 2 didn't get like shit for like review scores. Like it was kind of, not really critically panned, but everybody thought it was mediocre. I thought it was really good. It's got a really dumb story, though, which kind of adds to the charm for me. I guess all the Parappa games do, too. Remember GTA 1? Yeah, I would think that Spyro would be out on the Switch and the PC by, or the Reignited Trilogy would be out on PC and Switch by next summer. That makes sense. Oh, got the tinfoil armor. Cool. Has that funky ass loading music? Yeah. It has really good loading music. Ah. Yeah, the original like GTA games like are so hard to like get into. I don't think I'd even be like, I think if I played them like when they were brand new and like innovative and stuff, I still don't think I would have gotten into them. I'm not big on the GTA franchise in general. It just doesn't really, Rockstar games in general never really appealed to me. I don't know, I just never clicked with their style of gameplay.
Remember, Spyro, flame won't harm metal, but charging with your horns.
I like how this guy's just like squatting down and every other dragon stands up. Also, Spyro is always squatting too. None of the other dragons do. Interesting. Boom. Get some extra lives here. I might need them. I just love how laid back this game is. It's like the perfect game. This is a perfect game to turn on. Perfect game to turn on. On like a lazy Saturday afternoon. Kind of like this one. That's pretty much why I'm doing this. I had nothing better to do, and I thought it'd be fun to live stream for a change. No, go away. Don't touch me. Four legs good, two legs bad. Crap. Yeah, in future I will announce my streams in advance. I didn't want to announce this one because I wasn't sure it was gonna actually happen. Like I pretty much spent 6 hours yesterday setting this up because I've never worked with OBS before or anything like that. So yeah, I didn't want to announce it because I wanted to make sure it was going to happen. But now that I got a feel for it, I'll do that in advance. I actually have been thinking about doing like a weekly like Friday night stream for a while. Again, I don't want to officially announce it because I don't know if it's going to happen or if I can work it into my schedule. But if I can, I would really like to do a weekly stream, at least for a couple hours or something. Perfect gay, no offense. Well, yeah, of course. I don't really identify as straight or gay either. Just kind of do whatever feels right at that moment in time. So, no offense to any of my gay friends out there. That was a Freudian slip of the tongue, as they say. Maybe I'll be Tracer. Preach. Oh crap, maybe I should pay attention to play. I'm enjoying the chat a lot, by the way, so thank you guys for that. Getting a lot of lulls out of there. And some good information. Like now I know that I can play the God damn it. Now I know that I can play the director's cut of Sonic 3D Blast finally, because I kind of forgot about that. And now I'm like totally looking forward to sitting down and checking that out. So thanks for that. Roblox has a 2019 annual? Like anniversary or something, or annual fee? People still play Roblox? That game's freaking old, man. Yeah, Roblox is 2019 years old. It kind of feels like it.
You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind.
There. Eggnog. Oh, I want to go over here. Oh yeah, magic sparklies. Actually, I want to take those magic sparklies. Wait, Roblox is still technically in beta? What? That blows my mind. I remember seeing commercials for Roblox and just being like, what is this crap? No offense to anybody that likes Roblox. I've never played it, so. But it just doesn't look right to me, which is probably why it has so many like memes that spawned out of it. How am I doing on my dragon count here? I got all the dragons. Let's get out of here. Oh, I better get this one gem. I think there is a point in this game where the balloonist requires a certain number of gems before you can proceed, so I'm trying to collect most of them. Don't drink too much eggnog or I might get run over by a reindeer. I shall be staying indoors tonight. It did snow the other night though, so reindeers aren't too far off, man. Reindeers. Reindeers is clearly the plural of reindeer. I keep, every once in a while, I keep like hitting the right thumbstick to turn the camera, but it just doesn't work in this game. Nope, nope, nope. You get rain all Christmas? Where are you at, Sonic? Doubtful Sonic, usually they just... It was 92? You must be down south, huh? Yep, 19 degrees this morning. 'Twas cold. Ah, you're from the rainy isle. Gotcha. All right, I think that's it for this world. Disco. Gosnold. Yep, this is the one that asked for the treasure. Good old Aussie land, hunting in the wild. With these slang terms I don't speak, Yank. Oh, come on. Aw. Nah, 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 nah. Fuck you. Come back for him.
Welcome to Magic Crafters. I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
Am I a full-time gamer now? Kinda. Yeah. Not really. I don't know. Mostly I just critique stuff. This is kind of like something I'm just doing for fun. But I also have like other projects I do. Some stuff I'm working on that I can't announce yet. But yeah, I just kind of do whatever. Been working on this Spyro project for what feels like 87 years now. Trying to get all the videos out. First one comes out tonight. super excited that people other than patrons are gonna finally get to see it. I'm excited. Slap on the wrist. That was a slap on the wrist. Next time it's a ban. That same user got blocked by my automated system earlier too, so. And I'm sure they didn't mean anything by it, but I want to keep the stream friendly, I suppose. Oh yeah, this is the level with, or not that, Alpine Ridge, but I love this level and how they just like warp the texture here. It comes up. It just looks so silly nowadays, but I'm sure like back in the day when this was brand new, like nobody thought anything about it, but I don't know, it looks funny now. That guy's like one of the easiest egg thieves to get. Yeah, no more trucks or Best Buy for me? Yep. Thank you. Yeah, it's good to not do the trucks anymore and stuff like that, and not have to worry about like Black Friday, which is looming overhead right now. Ugh, I don't miss those days.
When you see arrows like these, you can charge along with them to begin.
Noah's Playhouse? That sounds cool. I was watching for some reason, like YouTube recommended like this Dutch kids show like trailer to me the other day, and I don't know, I thought it looked really goofy, so I turned it on. But I watched it, and it so reminded me of like Zaboomafoo or like all those PBS kids shows that I used to watch when I was a kid. And yeah, just like, I bet a show like that had to have been pretty fun to like make.
Where you can learn to fly. I remember
when did I decide to get out of the 9-to-5 life? When I decided I couldn't take it anymore, and that my liver couldn't take it anymore. We discussed this earlier. Oh, I'll give Crystal Flight a try here. Yeah, in 20 years we'll be looking back at the Reignited trilogy. Yeah, I wonder if they'll do like another remaster of the Spyro games then. That would be interesting. Although I don't really know, we were touched on this earlier, but I don't really know like how much better graphics can get, especially for like a cartoony game like this. Like the Reignited trilogy is what I imagine like this game would have been if they had the technology back then. So 20 years from now, I'm sure like graphics will be even better, but are they going to be even better for like a cartoony style game? I am fucking this up hardcore. I'm only going to give these like a couple of tries just because I'm only going for the dragons in this game. And I never remember the routes through this one, because unlike Spyro 2 and 3, where there's like a dedicated route that you can take through these flight levels, the ones in the... fucking, I'm done. The ones in this game, you have to like figure it out for yourself, which is kind of part of the fun, but yeah. Got a spare kidney. No, I didn't want to try it again. Wee. Small fee intensifies. Good old money bags. Yeah, also, speaking of money bags and the Reignited trilogy, I really freaking love his design in that. It just looks so posh. Ah, wizard. Oh, crap. For some reason, I was thinking I could get around there. At least I remember the key was there. It's kind of well hidden. higher poly count. Yeah, that's probably what they do. And you're right, if they ever do actually like remake this game again, I'm sure they'll use the remasters as their basis. So I can see that. But again, like, would more polygons like add more to it? I don't know, but people were probably asking that question 20 years ago when 3D graphics first like became a thing, so always kind of got to take those thoughts with a grain of salt, because otherwise you risk like sounding like an old man, which, whatever. Yeah, he always looked posh in the games. I think they just like up the posh levels for the remakes. Works out really well. I especially like him in the second game when he's interacting with Ripto. Very funny interactions. I think there's only one interaction between the two of them, but it was a good one. Moneybags a black market owner then? I don't know. Like, Moneybags, like, it seems like he doesn't get any money from anywhere except Spyro. So, I don't know. Maybe he's just like some bum that happened to own like a suit and tie and he saw like Spyro's gullible ass coming coming along. Who's to say? Subsurf modifier? What is that? That is a term I am not familiar with. Yeah, Speedos probably isn't what you're looking for. If it is, I mean, that's fine. I ain't judging. If you're into Speedos, that's cool. And I like how this game has like you always see moving platforms in 3D platformers, but you never, like, most of the time there's never a reason for why they move, they just do. This game actually like has the wizards moving them up and down, and then after you kill the wizards they go at like the perfect level. It's just a nice little touch of polish there. I'm gonna miss that. Don't do it. Don't do it. I might want to go this way. Yeah, I want to go this way first anyway.
Thanks for releasing me, Spyro. You have no idea how long I've been trapped in crystal. And, neither do I. Who are you again?
I'm out of here.
Oh, okay. Huh. Good to know. Didn't know that. Oh, it's a Blender thing? Well, I mean, I'm sure it's in other programs too, but the bowl of peppercorns is slowly filling. Yeah, I haven't looked in a while. How many? I know there's you guys in the chat, but how many other people are watching? 14. That's not bad. Well, thanks for coming and watching, everybody. Having a good time. Oh, now my chat disappeared. There it is. I prefer if the wizards were assholes and just said, "You shall not pass." That would also be funny. I like that they're all like just these like annoying jerks that their sole purpose is to just get in Spyro's way. I totally missed and almost fell to my death. You are loyal. Yes, you guys are, and I thank you very much for it, especially since I haven't released like hardly any content this past year. Really appreciate your guys' support and continued patience during this strange project that I'm doing. I would like to hit this guy. Okay, there we go. Yes, you better run. Uh-oh. Ow, I knew that was gonna happen. We're gonna be full-on famous. You learned a language while you were waiting? That's a good use of your time. I've tried several times to learn Japanese. It's not sticking, though. I know a few things. Probably the main reason is I don't have a reason to know Japanese. I just think the language is cool. And I used to like really be big into anime. But nowadays I don't watch that much anime and I don't know anybody who's Japanese. So I don't really have a reason to learn Japanese anymore, but I don't know. Oh, I keep sliding down this chair. All right, got the boss out of the way right up front. Cool. Go back and do some of them other levels. Bitch. Actually, I'm gonna have some eggnog. That's what I'm gonna do. All right. I have no reason to know Spanish except to sing Waluigi's Taco Stand. We're going to the high caves, man. It's all 420 and shit. Actually, it might be like 420 right now. Oh, it's 430. We missed it. Shit. Spyro spoiled you? Yeah, that's what... It's interesting to me how different this game is from a lot of other 3D platformers. Because, like, for the most part, you don't really have to collect anything. Like, you only need to collect a certain number of dragons and a certain amount of treasure, and then that's it. I mean, the only reason you'd want to collect everything, is if you want to go to that final level where you can collect more treasure, but the treasure doesn't do anything, so... I don't know, it's like, it's a nice, god damn it, it's a nice balance between, like, I'm gonna die here because I keep hitting tornadoes! Fuck! What the hell was I saying? Oh, it's a nice balance between, like, collecting stuff to move on and, like, just letting the player do what they want and not really force them to take the time to collect everything if they don't want to. But then it's a nice treat for the people that do want to collect everything because there's extra content, so works out pretty well. Nope, fuck you, tornado. Mm-mm. It almost got me. Let's try going up here and using the camera. Oh, that's what these are here for. Oh, maybe I should, like, look at the level. Durr. Get out of here. You got some autographs to sign or something? All right, man. See you later.
Please do something about these green druids. They insist on moving.
Whoa, bro.
In sight.
It's not cool. It's green druids. Wee. God, this game's so jello-y. Right? Days Before Christmas is so freaking expensive. Like, I want to review that game, but I don't want to, like, just be that guy who goes on the internet and gets, like, a ROM of it just so they can review it. I want to actually, like, own a copy of it, but last time I checked, it was like $200, and it's not a good game, so it's totally not worth it. But it would make such a good Christmas video. What do I think about Diablo and Diablo Immortal? I think they should have known what they were getting themselves into when they announced it. They were like, "Oh, we're so surprised at the fan backlash or whatever." Like, really? You're announcing a mobile game for Diablo after not having a Diablo game for frickin' ever at BlizzCon and making a big deal out of it, and you didn't realize the backlash and upsetness and how upset people are going to be? Yeah, right. Bullshit. Activision Blizzard knew exactly what they were doing there. But I mean, I'm sure that there's people out there that are gonna buy it and make money. I'm not interested in it. I don't play games on my phone. I have a crappy iPhone 5S with a cracked screen because I don't really do anything on my phone except make calls and text. So I don't really have a need to get like a fancy phone. Not touching with a 10-foot pole? Nope. Go back in time and buy it before it was $200, yeah. Yeah, $350 for the box and manual? That doesn't surprise me. That game is so freaking expensive. Brain fart. All right, I will go over here, I think. Yay, fireworks! Old school RuneScape mobile, huh? I don't know. I guess if I wanted to play RuneScape, which I don't, I kind of got my fill of that game, and I didn't even play very much of it. But I suppose if you like mobile gaming and it's on there, like, by all means, it doesn't. I guess I haven't played it, so I don't know if it's any different from like the original RuneScape. They probably changed some things for all I know, but I don't know. Just I'm not big on the mobile game scene or whatever. It's mostly a control thing for me. Like if they had a phone out there that had like dedicated buttons, I could maybe see myself getting into like mobile games, but they don't. It's all touch controls, and it's not a very good interface for gaming, in my opinion. At least not for like an action game. Like a strategy game I could see, so like Diablo might work out, dungeon crawling game like that might work out, but puzzle games works out on there, point and click adventure games, but you don't, there's a few out there, but you don't really see too many like good ones. And the ones you do are usually also on Steam, so like, why would you bother? Wow, this guy's a lot harder to get than the other ones. Or I just suck, which is probably also the case. Gotcha. Normally Sonic 2 is on your CRT by now. Why am I not jumping and charging like this? Is that faster? Or you mean like when I get up to the egg thieves? I don't know, I just think flaming them is easier for some reason. Oh yeah. I know. I was like actually one of the few people that was excited when the Vita was announced, because it's such a cool little system. Same thing with the PSP. It was a pretty cool little system, but there just isn't hardly anything to play on either of them. I don't know what Sony was thinking. Like, they should have known. They've always known. The reason that their systems have always been a success is because they've always had like the largest libraries for their systems, but then they go release handhelds with nothing to play on them, and they're surprised that nobody buys them. Alrighty. What's my opinion on the PSP class or the PS1 classic? The PSP classic. It's interesting. It's cool that they're doing it. I guess it's a nice little like stocking stuffer type system to do, but the games they picked for it are really weird. Fine, I'll run around the pool. No, I won't. I don't even know why I'm going after these guys. They don't do anything. Like that. There we go. But yeah, like some of the games, like obviously Spyro and Crash aren't on there because Activision owns them. But then there's other games like that I just, it's really weird. So like Resident Evil 1 is on there, but not 2 or 3. Rayman's on there, which makes sense. Metal Gear Solid's on there, makes sense. I don't know, it's just a weird collection of games in my opinion. And I understand that most of the games that were like classic PS1 games were all licensed, so I'm sure that was the hard part. I mean, it's not like Nintendo where they had the NES Classic and the Super Nintendo Classic, where most of the games that you think of are owned by Nintendo or licensed by Nintendo in some way. So I don't know. I'm not gonna get one, mostly because any game that I'm interested in playing on the PS1, I already own on the PS1. And I got plenty of systems lying around. I don't really need another one. But I mean, if you don't have a PS1 or something like that, it might be something fun to turn on like Christmas morning or something like that, or have an afternoon LARP with your friends. No Parappa, right, exactly. Supposedly, if you spam jump while charging, you go faster. Really? All right, well, let's put that to the test after I get off of this supercharge ramp here. Oh, you might be onto something there. I don't know if it's any faster, but it's not any slower. Oh yeah, these guys. I might be doing it wrong too. It's probably like a certain rhythm to it. Probably like a speedrunner trick. I've never been good at like speedrunner type tricks before. Just never had the dexterity for it. Pineapple on pizza. Not my thing. Not big on it. All right, we're just sitting here in the car. Oh yeah, damn it. Kiss me again, fairy. So I can go kill bugs. Ah, oh, my Jimmy Jams ran out. Let's try it this way. You know, I probably already got all the dragons. I should probably, yeah, I totally did. What am I doing? Doing some laid back shit, that's what I'm doing. Imagine the N64 with no games made by Rare. Yeah, I mean, that's like half of the library there. Half of the library worth playing. That's kind of how the PS1 Classic is, come to think of it. Oh yeah, there is a thing over here. I probably just fucked it up. I totally fucked it up. Super. What is a Mexicab pizza? Like Mexican food on pizza? Taco pizza? I like taco pizza. Taco pizza's delicious. I just had a strange thought. I'm really glad that this game isn't like Banjo-Kazooie, where like when you die you have to collect all the notes again. That would really add like unneeded levels of frustration to this game. That's funny. I didn't even see your comment, Ryan, when when I thought of Banjo-Kazooie there. Maybe I saw it out of the corner of my eye and my subconscious like thought about it or whatever. That's one of the reasons I really dislike Rusty Bucket Bay, is because it's so easy to die in there, and then you have to like get all the notes again. I mean, unless you're playing the Xbox version, in which case they had the good sense to keep your notes collected, which was a good change in my opinion. You didn't like Clanker's Cavern, huh? I don't know. I thought it was... I mean, as far as water levels go, I don't think it's that bad. I enjoyed it. I don't know, the tension of like diving underneath and like making Clanker rise to the top, that seemed to work out. It's just so... Oh, crap. It was a really good level of tension because you have to dive so deep and then you have to like stay underwater and like get the key. God damn it. Well, I'm just gonna drink my eggnog and float off into oblivion here. Isn't that skybox pretty? Super. Freeze Easy Peak is probably like the best level in Banjo-Kazooie. The music. I'm just gonna like not attack that enemy. He just doesn't want to die. So, I mean, I don't need to. He could just sit there. He could just sit there forever, for all I care. Burn in hell. Oh, yeah. And this is why I'm not a professional gamer, and I'm a game critic. Yeah, now that I'm thinking on Clanker's Cavern more, I did, when I was a kid and playing it, I really didn't like it that much, now that I think about it. And it was mostly just diving to the bottom. I don't know, maybe I was just too much of a wuss. I didn't like the tension of it, but now that I like know the layout of the level and everything, it just seems like a much better designed version of what Rusty Bucket Bay was going for. But that's just my opinion. I know like a lot of people like really like Rusty Bucket Bay, and I'm in the minority in that regard. It's an acquired taste, Rusty Bucket Bay. I've been playing it for 20 years and I haven't acquired the taste yet. That's okay. It's not... I don't dislike it as much as I used to, but yeah. Sonic Jam. Sonic Jam is a weird game. I don't know what they... Yeah, the 3D sections are just really weird. Also, I think, I'm not entirely sure, but... So the first time we ever saw Sonic in 3D was in Christmas Nights into Dreams. And then in Sonic Jam, my lights just flickered again. And then in Sonic Jam, and I think they used the same exact character model they used in Christmas Nights into Dreams. This is also one of my favorite musical tracks in the game, Alpine Ridge. Yeah, once you get the main feed and once you get past the big hurdle in Clanker's Cavern, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of how I play 3D platformers in general. I try to do like the whole level in one go, unless you hit a wall where you don't have an ability you need or something like that. But your TV's having a seizure? That's not good. Uh-oh, I timed that way wrong. Why did I do that? Because I'm reading chat and trying to play at the same time. That's why. I saw some game journalism thing in the chat there. It's like, I mean, do you think this game needs a game journalism mode or something? Yeah, I actually did like the game journalism thing when I first started out doing stuff like this for a while, and I hated it. Like, you can't, I don't know, playing through a game in 2 days and then writing a review of it in 1 day, you just, I don't know. There's that, I can't remember who said it, but some musician, I think it was Dr. Dre actually, who was like, you can't review an album in a day. And it's the same thing with games. Like, you can play through a game in a day, but I think in order to really understand it and really like do a competent analysis of it, you have to, I guess, oh wow, I saved my ass there. You gotta like, I don't know, think about it more. It's gotta be something that you soak in. And that was something I hated when I was doing written reviews, because I'd get a review code and then give like 2 days to actually play through it, or 1 day to play through it, if that. And then you'd have to crank out a 500 to 1,000 word review, which isn't a lot, but how do you like how do you talk about the game on a like deeper level when the review's so short? And I just don't think you can. And I think there's a place for reviews. Obviously, like, if you're trying to make a purchase decision or something like that, they're very handy to give you like a recap of the game. But as far as like, I don't know, I consider them a separate thing from criticism nowadays, even though there's definitely a lot of overlap. Or the best thing was, like, if you were, this is actually the main reason I stopped writing for websites. You'd like do a review or whatever, and the editor would keep your review up, but they change your review score to make it seem more positive, so as not to piss off the publisher that gave you the review code. I hear people say that that doesn't happen in games journalism, but it happened to me personally. So I don't know. I don't want to spread rumors that it's always the case, but I forget which game it was, but I reviewed something, and it was on the 10-point scale. Oh, it was the Tomb Raider reboot, which was like the first review copy I ever got, which really off-put me because it was like the first like review copy or review that I ever did where I didn't actually have to buy the game myself. And I think I gave the game a 7 out of 10 or something like that. But the editor, like, before publishing it, changed it to an 8 out of 10 because he said that my review was more positive than my score was. But when I read over the review, it didn't seem like it was. So I don't know. I kind of just went along with it because it was a paying gig. So whatever.
Remember that these blue thieves haven't stolen eggs only in the Magic Crafter world.
GameSpot used to have some pretty good reviews on there, and I haven't read any in a while, but they had, it all depends on the reviewer, like you said. So like the website in general, like IGN has a bad rap for like their game reviews and their coverage and stuff, but they have had good reviewers, and they currently have good reviewers on their staff. It's just that they have so many people writing for them that it's hard to like discern who the quality writers are unless you like read everything, but so much of it is so bad that you don't want to read everything. Everything sucks. 10 out of 10 IGN. Yeah, no doubt. Pretty much. Yeah, that's a good way to sum up like the difference between review and critique. Should you buy as a client, a consumer, and a critique being should you copy as a developer? Yeah, that's not entirely wrong. I'd say critique's more like analyzing from an artistic standpoint, because there could be a game that's just not fun to play and you don't want to play. That's a critical. That's something. That's a work of art. I mean, all games are art, but like Spec Ops: The Line has always been and my go-to example, because it's everybody's go-to example. That game is not fun to play, as I think Extra Credits put it, but it is like I don't know, it's got a good message behind it, and it's got a really strong narrative, and the crappy mechanics that make it unfun to play work really well with that narrative. Yeah, Noah Lee, fuck that guy. World's biggest contrarian, that one there. There's an article about Mega Man 11 being too easy when you use the boss weaknesses. Have they ever played a Mega Man game? Ah, I just fucked that up. Because that's like the whole point. Or 5-day-old Minecraft news. Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing. It's like so much of what we call journalism isn't actually journalism. It's headline regurgitation. It's, oh, what are the other websites talking about? What's getting clicks right now? Let's talk about that before it's no longer relevant. And I mean, yeah, on the one hand, it's nice to get like news out there. But on the other hand, like, I don't know. I can only read so many articles about a game announcement in different wording so many times before it just sounds like white noise and I don't care anymore. The radio guy in Spec Ops? Yeah, that was pretty cool. I gotta replay that game. I actually... every time I play that game, I always play it in one sitting because it's only like 6 hours long. So you kind of get like as exhausted as like the protagonist you're playing as. And again, it's not a very fun way to play, but it kind of like it reinforces like the central theme of the game in an interesting way. That if you played it in like piecemeal chunks, I don't think you'd get like the same effect from it. And the white phosphorus, oh, Jesus. Even Gordon Ramsay would say that's overcooked. The white phosphorus people is fucking raw. Oh, I love Gordon Ramsay. Guy's such an asshole. All right. How many gems did I get here? I didn't even look at that. I'm missing 5. Oh, they're probably up there. I don't care. Fuck it. Or complaining about not having a skip boss button in Cuphead. Yeah. Yeah. How about skip game button? Let's have one of those. I don't know. That's just like a weird thing to ask of games. It's like, in general, like the whole, I keep falling off here. The whole like point of Cuphead is that it's supposed to be hard, but also fair at the same time. And the bosses are literally 90% of the game, and you're asking for a skip boss button. I don't know. It's just like, why even bother at that point? I think it's more productive for like the reviewer at that point to just be like, hey, this game's not for me. And I mean, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't really talk. I talk about games in like an objective way too, even though objectivity in game reviewing and game criticism is bullshit. There's no way to do it. It's impossible. But I don't know. I think that's just kind of like the language we have for like critiquing art in general. Is I already went to this level. Shit. Exit level. Sweet. Why do I use the start menu to look at the inventory instead of using select? Because I forgot that you could use the select button. That would be why. Thank you for that. I already did that. Do I think I just have Wizard's Peak left. Yes. Or Wizard Peak. I forget what it's called. Selective choice right there. Hey, Pawn Sacrifice, thanks for coming out, man. Catch you whenever? Yeah, I will announce my next stream, I promise. So hopefully I'll see you then. Thanks again. God, it's still like freaking hot in this room. I have the window open and it's like 20 degrees outside. I guess I have good heat. That's good to know right before winter. I have this problem. This is the same room that I record all my videos into, and I have this problem every time I record. It just gets so freaking hot in here. And I died. I have an eggnog break here. Oh wow, streaming must be fun because it's 5 o'clock already. I didn't realize that I've been streaming this long. Sweet. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, my Spyro premieres. I'll probably stream for another hour or so, because then I gotta get some food, and then the Spyro 1 critique premiere. It starts at 7:30. That's when I hop onto the chat and interact with you guys, even though I've been doing it all day. Whatever, I'm enjoying it. Let's do more of it. I'm gonna get some wieners going if that room's roasting. Could roast some wieners here, man. It's past midnight. Good night, Raichu. It's good seeing you out on the chat. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, past midnight. Get some sleep, buddy. That's what I like about like interacting on YouTube, is like so crazy how you can just interact with like everybody all over the world. Like it's only 5 o'clock here, but it's midnight wherever he's at. Good old time zones. God damn. But yeah, speaking of wieners, I might have to have some hot dogs for supper. Because those are the wieners I was thinking of, if you know what I mean. Starting to get a little punchy now, too. Jarvis.
Welcome to Wizard Peaks. This is my favorite supercharged spot.
You've pissed off at least 56 people. Technology is the future. Nice. Oop, oop. Something popped up on my computer. Some update thing. I want to make sure it didn't break the stream. Because that would not be good. We already had that happen earlier. I don't remember. Did these containers didn't make a return in any of the other Spyro games? No, I don't think they did. Or like the there's a couple spots in this game where it's just like they just throw all like or enemy placement out the window and just kind of dumped them all randomly in there, and I just get a kick out of it every time it happens. Oh, bad wizards, bad wizards.
Thank you for releasing me.
I'm here. I'm very angry it's not butter. What's up, bud? That's not what I was expecting the Iron Man AI to look like. Yeah, no. Not really what I had in my head either. You think the first troll was like, whoa, I could piss people off without getting assaulted? I don't know, maybe. Ryan, why not both? I mean, you could do Bitcoin and memes. You'd be like the ultimate, like, internet guru guy. And you'd be rich because, goddamn, I wish I would have, like, bought some Bitcoins back in the day. Now it's too late. By the time I heard about Bitcoin, it was too late, so, whatever. Actually, a friend of a friend, made like 500 grand on Bitcoin because he bought some Bitcoins like when they were like however many years ago when they were dirt cheap, and now he's got like a lot of excess money, and I don't actually know if he like still invests in them or not. I mean, why would you after a payout like that? But I don't know. Yeah, there you go. You can do Bitcoin memes. Start your own genre. You could have started Dogecoin. That would have been a good one. Oh, wow. I really fucked that up. Oh, you probably got to do 2 ramps on that one. Oop, nope, 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 nope. Go this way. Go this way. Yeah, stock trading is, yeah. I mean, even if I had like the money to gamble on that, I can't see myself doing it. That's the kind of thing you do when you have so much money that you, I mean, you might as well. But why am I going this way with the, I don't know. Not really my thing. There is a loud ass plane going overhead right now. There we go. I'm wondering if they had a greater purpose for the egg thieves originally, and they like had to cut it. And that guy just sits there; he doesn't even move. Wow, such coin, very value. Wow, yeah, pretty much. Dogecoin. I can't believe that's a thing. I don't know why I was surprised when I first heard about it, because it's such an internet thing to do. Ow! Get all the sponduli. Yeah, more sponduli. Excellent, now I can pay off my mortgage and buy my car. That's a game I haven't played in a long time. I really need to replay Conkers.
Listen carefully, Spyro. There's a secret area in the artisan home. It is at the waterfall. Try jumping on the stones there.
Artisan home, waterfall. Sounds good.
Already got that secret, but thanks there, bud. Is that all the Dargans? That's all the Dargans. Look at all the pretty treasure. Oh man, I think I polished off my bottle of eggnog. I'm gonna have to go get more tomorrow. It's so tasty. So good and tasty. No. Tuco Salamanca. He's a little different than I remember him in Breaking Bad. There go the lights again. I wonder if it's like a squirrel that's like making my my lights dim. A couple months ago we had like a really bad thunderstorm, and like for half the town power went out for like 6 hours, and everybody thought it was because like lightning struck something, but it turns out that a squirrel was trying to escape the rain and went into a substation and somehow hit a transformer and killed himself and the transformer. So it had nothing to do with, well, it didn't have much to do with the storm. And like the local paper had like this huge story about how the squirrel knocked out power for like half of the town. It was really one of them strange rural happenings. I'm just gonna wait here. That waiting really paid off, didn't it? Hashtag squirrel lives matter.
Mr. North is turning our swamp into an electrified junkie. And it used to be so beautiful.
I like how that guy's like a half hick and a half Dracula. It's a very interesting combination that they came up with. Oh, I didn't know that one was lit. I was trying to light it. It must have been lit by one of the other ones. Just a Louisiana accent, hick mixed with Dracula. Louisiana. You were scared of this hub world as a kid, huh? I could see that. It's kind of spooky. I was, well, we were talking about Sandopolis in Sonic 3 and Knuckles earlier. That scared the hell out of me when I was a kid. Ow. Nope, don't fall on the thing. You'll die. It's bad. It's very bad.
Spyro, it's great to see you.
But I've got to go. That's one of my favorite dragons. It's good to see you, but I've got to go. This is probably my my favorite hub world, if I'm remembering correctly. I think the... Oh, no, wait, the treetops level is in this one. Ugh, I hate that level. I guess I don't hate it, but it's not very good in my opinion overall. But the rest of the levels that are part of this hub world are pretty good in my opinion. Oh, I need to get my boy Sparks back. I can't pick up gems as easily without him. Hey, Mega Drive profile. What's up, bud? It is pretty creepy. Good old Sega Genesis stuff. There was what the hell else was I thinking of? There was another Genesis game I had as a kid that scared the crap out of me. Oh, Zero Tolerance. If you ever played that, it's like a early first-person shooter on the Genesis. And the atmosphere of that game is just so freaking foreboding. And the music is so dark and it's like low graphics and low draw distance, so it's like there's darkness everywhere and you can't you can barely see what's ahead of you like at all times. I'm gonna get the treetops level out of the way here. But yeah, that game scared the crap out of me as a kid. Yeah, you know it. Good old Zero Tolerance. I would say the first act of Sandopolis really drags. The second one's better, but mostly just because of the gimmick of having to keep the lights on. Unless you play as Knuckles. I don't think you have to do that when you play as Knuckles. Ow! And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Act 1 of Sandopolis, when you play as Knuckles, since he can climb and glide and stuff, was a lot more enjoyable. Sweet, got the key already. Oh yeah, Misty Bog. Yeah, that's kind of a creepy level. I absolutely hated this level the first time I played this game. Just mostly because of the supercharged stuff you gotta do.
Greetings, Spyro. For an amazing tour of the treetops. Don't just stop at one supercharge.
Dinner time? Alright. Later, bud. Tech Gamer Ace. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some dinner here pretty quick. Like I said, I'll probably only be streaming for another 40 minutes or so. Because I got to eat. Oh, I'm sorry. I like it now. It's just when I first played it, it took me forever to get used to the timing on the supercharge and the super jumps, and it was really pissing me off. The atmosphere is really nice. But I mean, now that I've mastered the supercharge and the super jump, whatever you call it, it's not as bad. Like I might actually be able to. Nope, I fucked it up. Oh, maybe I didn't. Ah, oh, so close. I can get that without running through the entire level, and it is kind of fun. Nah, fuck it. I won't try. I'll do it the real way. This is another one that I'm really looking forward to seeing in the remaster. But yeah, overall, I'm really oh, I think I fucked up that. Yeah, I did. I'm really glad that I started taking on this Spyro project, just mostly so I could finally have an excuse to play the games, because I'm really enjoying the series a lot more than I thought I would, which is always a nice thing to see, especially the original trilogy. I really like these games. They have their problems, as you'll find out. You'll see in my critiques, but I mean, for what they are, just and for the time they came out in, they're just so well done. I keep sliding down this fucking chair. Yeah, I don't know why they took 2 and 3 off of the actual disc. I don't know. We were talking about that earlier too, and it's clearly, clearly it had something to do with just like the release window they wanted to have the remasters out in. I get the feeling that Activision like was not expecting the Crash trilogy to be or the Crash remasters to be as popular as they were. So I think it was more just like, oh crap, this thing that we didn't expect to be a success or a super success is now insanely popular and is making us a shit ton of money, and people really want us to do it with Spyro. Oh, and the 20th anniversary just happens to be coming up next year. Maybe we should do something about that. So I get the feeling that the Spyro trilogy wasn't planned. It was like something that they just did because of the success of the Crash trilogy. But who's to say? It's hard to really tell with like big companies like Activision because they do so many strange decisions that I'm sure make sense to them and their investors and the people in-house, but just from an outside perspective, it's just like, what are you doing? Uncharted 4 had a crash scene? Wait, what? We don't speak as Skylanders. Yeah, I get the feeling people are going to be disappointed because I'm not reviewing the Skylanders series as part of my Spyro stuff, just because I consider it to be like a different series that Spyro happens to be in. I get the feeling that when I get around towards the end of like releasing my Spyro videos, people are going to be like, well, you didn't talk about Skylanders. Can't please everyone. I don't know, maybe someday I'll do something on Skylanders. The good news is that now that I've had the experience of doing a super project like this, I know what goes into it. I can plan better accordingly than I did this time. So, good learning experience this year. I really do love the aesthetic of this level, though. No shit! You actually play Crash Bandicoot in Uncharted 4, huh? Wow. I only ever played the original Uncharted, and it was okay. I know that a lot of people like really love that series, so I do want to check it out more at some point. I didn't know it had that crash scene though. That's awesome. Alrighty. Go back this way. Oh, wait. Nope. Oh, nope. I had one of those moments where I couldn't decide which direction I wanted to go, so I just died. It makes sense. Let's do this. There we go. Oh yeah, and this is how you get up there. Oh right, I remember now. I will give this level this. This has some really interesting level design too. You know, this level actually is starting to grow on me, and it's not just because you said that. I can't remember. I'm very angry it's not butter. I always called you unbelievable it's not butter because that was a meme. Brain fart. Where do I want to go? I want to go this way. For some reason, I thought I could make that jump. Sure couldn't. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Whoa, whoa, I didn't want to jump a second time. Oh God, oh God, oh God. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, that's another thing I've heard about the Uncharted series. They get better as the series progresses, or at least until 3. Because I constantly hear people say like 2 and 3 are just amazing games. I'll get around to them one of these days. They're on my back catalog of, along with like 50 million other games. Someday I will play every game. I wish I had time to play every game under the sun. Did I get every drag? No, I gotta get the hard guy. Let's go get him. Ow. I do find myself getting lost in this level though. Like, nope, can't go that way. Or actually, maybe I can. Maybe this is the way you have to go. Get the Nathan Drake collection. Yeah, they did like some graphical like enhancements and HD or upscaling on those, didn't they? I think they did. Paladin Matt, it's my buddy. Hi, buddy. I'm stepping into your world and actually streaming for once. How about that? All right, let's see if I can get this guy. Oh, I fucked it up. Shit. And you know, I should have hit that checkpoint up there so I didn't have to like go through the entire freaking level again. Ugh. Oh man. Oh man. I screwed it up. I done fucked it. Will there ever be a Sonic 3 and Knuckles stream? When I get an RGB cable from my Genesis, which will hopefully be very soon, that will be the first Genesis game I stream. Because yeah, right now I'm pumping my PS2 through my Frame Meister and into my capture card and all that jazz, but I don't have RGB cables for my Genesis yet, and I don't want to use an emulator because that's poopy. Just chilling watching YouTubes and like, what? Yeah, impromptu stream this one. Something I thought of last night and kind of spur of the moment thing. Oh, hey, checkpoint, hit the checkpoint. Just in case I die, which I probably will. I don't remember if you have to talk to the fairy or not. Oh well, we'll find out. Oh, I fucked it up again. You gotta jump like at the apex of the ramp. An RGB cable. So most of like the, sorry, somebody like banged on my office door or something. It's probably my cat. An RGB cable is like the old school game consoles like the Genesis and all that stuff. They actually output in like a clean red, green, blue signal. I just did it again. Fuck. They actually output in like a red, green, and blue signal and like a sync signal. But then they convert it to like composite or something like that, and it really muddies the footage before it goes to your TV. But if you have like actual like cables, which are all aftermarket things, then you can use that. Oh shit, fuck. I accidentally hit the jump button. You can actually like use that RGB signal and run it into an upscaler like the FrameMeister or something like that and get this really crisp and clear and beautiful looking footage, and I love it. It's this whole I did not hit the jump button there. I swear, my thumb was not on the jump button. How many lives do I have? It's quicker if I just die. Yeah, the more you know, exactly. Just those fancy LED lights. The best thing about this this dragon here is like Insomniac knew that. Oh, you bounced there. Maybe I should just try to. I'm gonna die. Maybe I should just skip it. I'll do a couple tries more. I'm sure this is painful to watch, and I apologize. Oh, there we go. Did I get it? I got it. Okay, cool. God. Even after doing it, like, so many times this year, I still can't get it.
That was quite a ride, Spyro. You've learned.
I'm using RGB for my my PS2 right now. I have component cables for it, but I don't know. I actually think it looks better with the RGB cables personally. I hear people say that like the component cables look the best, but I don't know. A personal preference. That's what I have right now. I actually have a PS2 in here with Spyro running. And I think it looks pretty good. I can't save because the thing's broken. So that's the last one, right? Hey, you know what? Somebody told me you can use the select button. Totally forgot again. There we go. Ta-da! Hey, Matt, that's a spoiler. The video doesn't come out until tonight. Thanks, bud. Do you have like the Genesis RGB cables, Mega Drive profile? It's okay, Matt. I was just giving you shit. It's fine. Oh, you like the... Yeah, I can see that. The nice thing about the RGB cables is how sharp the pixels are, which I think is why people don't like it as much for the PS2 games. Just because like the 3D graphics like this get all jaggy. Of course, PS1 games, they look jaggy no matter what you do. But yeah. All right. Got that guy. You got a component for the Genesis? I heard there's some really good component cables out for the Genesis too. And I think somebody actually made like an HDMI Genesis thing. That's weird. The nice thing about the Genesis is that it actually outputs RGB. It's just there have never been, at least not in America, there were never any cables released for it. So you couldn't utilize it until like these aftermarket cables came out. So like a lot of systems though, you have to actually go in and modify to get an RGB signal to output. But not on the Genesis or the PlayStation systems. PS1, PS2, you don't have to either. It also outputs RGB. Yeah. Scan lines, how they, well, okay. So like the scan lines on an actual CRT, it's not the same as like that scanline thing you see in emulators or in like old school like retro collection discs or whatever. On those, it doesn't improve the quality at all, and it doesn't really improve the quality in like the CRT either. It was just a feature of CRT TVs, and I think that's why so many like old school game collections and emulators have those. Ooh, Metalhead. Have that as an option because it's supposed to replicate what people remember, like remember of the games when they played them, even though the fake scan lines don't look anything like an actual CRT. I never use them personally. Ruh. Little monkey guy in tinfoil armor. You started with RGB and then went to composite? For what? Composite is like junk. I think so anyway. You get a really muddy signal out of it. I suppose for like some things it might be better, like maybe like an Atari console, something really old like that, maybe might benefit from the, I guess, the muddiness of the graphics. But as far as like the Genesis games go, or like Super Nintendo games or anything like that, I think the RGB is just phenomenal looking. Ow. Because I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm playing Spyro in RGB. If I were like playing in composite, it would just be all muddied and the colors would all run together and you wouldn't have like these sharp pixels and stuff like that. But I mean, maybe that's like what you prefer too. At the end of the day, it's all like a personal preference thing. And I know there's some people out there that don't like the jaggy look of RGB just because it makes it all blocky and stuff like that. I think it looks sexy though. Ow. God, those guys can kick a lot farther than I thought they could. Oh wait, I fucked it up. I fixed it. Oh, you're the component? Oh, okay, I see what you mean. I was gonna say, like, composite's pretty awful, man. I mean, I didn't want to judge, but because I know it's all a personal preference thing, but okay, I agree. Yeah. And like Mark was saying earlier, like, or he was talking about like the difference, like it's a preference thing. For 3D games, I can see that. I think I like the RGB more though. Is that everything down here, other than this extra life that I need because I wasted so many earlier? Hey Matt, I don't have any left. I don't know if you're still watching, but I got eggnog the other day. I was drinking it. It's good. I love this stuff. I gotta get another bottle though. Oh, I wanted to do that. Crap. Crappy poopy. Ow. Ah. Yep, I know you like your eggnog. Perhaps too much. Nah, there's no such thing as liking eggnog too much. Well, I discovered something else while I was streaming today. This chair is not very comfortable if you sit in it for more than a couple hours. My butt is killing me. And I keep sliding down, which is the other thing I don't like about it.
All charged up to meet you. Attacking the power pole should disrupt its power supply.
Wait, the PlayStation Classic doesn't come with an AC adapter? Like, what? Does it come with batteries? Is it? Oh, because it's probably a plug-and-play console, and they just wanted like one cable to the TV or something. Okay. Oh yeah, you actually have to hit these things. That's right. And yeah, no analog sticks. That's... yikes. I mean, come to think of it, if I'm remembering the list correctly, like most of the... Oh, why did I do that? Don't do that! Oh. If I'm remembering correctly, most of the games on that list don't actually support analog anyway, but still, some of them do. I don't know. I'm a bit too thick down below, huh? Not as thick as I was a year ago. I lost 60 pounds this year. But I could stand to lose a little more, that is true. $100 plug and play. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Sundar, what's up, man? You're just coming to the party about 20 minutes before I call it quits, but that's okay. I'm gonna be doing more live streams now that I've got a feel for it. Yeah, pretty much you're better off just buying the PS1 games on the PlayStation Store. Yeah, I gotta get some supper before I do the Spyro 1 critique premiere tonight, because I want to be in the chat and stuff. I think there's a way that I could like live stream like my face and like my microphone while that's going on, but I don't know how to do it yet, so I'm just gonna be hanging out in the chat. I haven't seen a single person say they're getting the PlayStation 1 Classic. Yeah, overall, it just seems like another Sony move, trying to copy like Nintendo, like trying to get in on the handheld market, trying to get in on the motion control market, and they never have the success, and now they're trying to get on like the classic plug and play console market. I don't know, I suppose like diehard Sony fans probably expect that from them. So I suppose it's more for their fans than it is for making money. I'm sure Sony knows they're not going to make that much money on the PS1 Classic. Shut up! I knew you weren't getting the PS1 Classic. You can't blame people. Yeah, it's such a weird library. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, the part of the appeal of the NES Classic and the SNES Classic was that most of the games were not like readily available because they weren't on like digital distribution or something like that. But the PS1 Classic, like most of those games, you can get on either like on the on PSN, and they're also like if they're not on PSN, you can get them on the PS1 for like real low cheap. It's not like a situation where like Earthbound is on there or something like that. Yeah, Nintendo did totally make PlayStation by accident because they slighted Sony. So that's totally Nintendo's fault. I was at a gaming convention a couple years ago, and I got to see the prototype Nintendo PlayStation. It was like in a glass case and everything, and it played Super Nintendo games, and it played... it didn't actually play PS1 games, but it played Super Nintendo cartridges, and it also played like certain ROM, like early PlayStation games, if I'm remembering correctly. It played some different format than what the PS1 actually runs on. I think I got everything here, right? Yep, I did the inventory thing again. I'm sorry, I could just hit a button, it's right there. Star Fox 2, yeah, Star Fox 2, finally releasing that game. That was always a strange thing to me. It's like the game was done and Nintendo didn't release it. It's so weird. I never played Star Fox 2. I got more levels here, don't I? Jump in the balloon, doop doop doo. Nah, I'm good. Oh, wait, never mind. I guess I'm going to Dreamweavers. I'm about done anyway, so. It's pretty much a SNES with a Red Book audio. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that too. I'm sure anybody that wants a PS1 classic will be able to find one this time around, and I doubt there's going to be as many people trying to scalp it. I always like this hub world. This is got all these goofy motherfuckers in it. That's another thing. This game has like, what, 5 hub worlds? I think this is the second to the last, if I'm remembering correctly. And it just makes this game feel like way longer than it actually is, because of the original trilogy, it's the shortest, but it doesn't feel like it. I don't know, it's hard to describe. Ooh, Dark Passage. It's a little bit of innuendo there, if you will. What do I think of the Reignited trilogy? Other than I'm looking forward to it, I have no idea, because I haven't played it yet. I hope it's good. I'm a little concerned about it not being the best quality, not like in terms of like poor game design, but I'm somewhat expecting it to be buggy and like full of glitches and stuff like that, just based on how they had to push it back, and how Spyro 2 and Year of the Dragon aren't on the disc. It worries me that something's wrong with it. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. I thought I died and I didn't die. That's always nice. But yeah, I'm still gonna pick it up. I'm gonna make a special trip to good old Best Buy on Tuesday. Pick up a copy.
The enemies here can be quite frightening, but you should watch the fool.
I'd rather blame the fools.
Now you're thinking.
Oh, I gotta get to, he's in this level now that I think about it. There's one dragon in this level who just does the best "thank you for releasing me" line. He's up ahead here. I gotta get to him at least before I call it a day. Aw, I'm hurting the poor puppies. Oh yeah, you can't actually kill these guys. God damn it! I swear I'm a lot better at playing games when I'm not live streaming. Or at least I'm going to tell you guys.
Thank you for releasing me.
There he is! Oh, that's so great. I don't know why it just cracks me up how lazy that line is. Thank you for releasing me. Oh, that's so great. Well, I think that's a good note to end on there. Just me totally biffing it there. Now you're playing with power. Yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out here now for the last couple minutes. That line is ironic in a funny way. Basically just say, thanks, bye. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, yeah, thanks. Oh, I'm free. Thanks, bye. It just compared to like all the other line reads in this game, because there's so many like good voice acting in this, and then you have like lines like that just come out of nowhere and completely flatline. Just cracks me up. Please insert 4 megabyte memory card for a PlayStation. Yeah, I don't know. I bet it's full. I think that's what's going on here. I'm gonna remove the memory card. It'll probably break everything. I have one of these. Oh, it's a 1 megabyte. That's why. Oh, it's an aftermarket. That's all I have. And it's probably full, which is why I probably can't save. That's okay. Yeah, so, well, thanks for coming out and watching, guys, at my first live stream ever. Other than that one time I was on Matt's stream. That's the guy whose stream I was on, by the way. Hi, Matt. Thanks. I'm gonna go get some food and chillax for a bit, and then I'm gonna jump into the premiere chat for my Spyro 1 critique. I'm really happy that it's coming out tonight for non-patrons, and I finally got it on Amazon Prime after like 50 fucking years. Oh my god, getting stuff on Amazon is a nightmare. Yeah, memory cards were cool. I remember, like, my first experience with a memory card was when I got a GameCube, and I had no concept of a memory card whatsoever. I know they were around for the PlayStation, didn't have one at the time, and I know they were around for the N64, but I never had one. I never heard of them or anything like that. But then I got a GameCube and Sonic Adventure 2, and I sat down to play it, and it's like, oh, save your game, and it's like, can't save your game, you need a memory card. And I'm just like, what the hell is a memory card? And it just, I was so young at the time, it didn't occur to me that you can't just like save to the disc, that you needed a memory card thing. So I actually played Sonic Adventure 2 for like a month on and off without saving, because I didn't have any money left over to buy a memory card for the longest time. Whoa for the longest time. And yeah, solid stream. No, thanks, Mega Drive Profile. I'm happy. I'm liking this. I don't know when I'm going to do another stream, but I am going to do another stream. And like I said, I'm going to announce the next one. Again, I didn't want to announce this one because I didn't know if it was going to happen or not. So, but now that I know what I'm doing, we'll announce them ahead of time. Yeah, when you got the PS2 memory card, it was like, oh, I could continue from here? Yeah, that was another thing that blew my mind. I mean, some games like on the Genesis, because I pretty much went from the Genesis to N64 and then immediately to a GameCube. But I mean, you could save some Genesis games, but I was so used to like saving like every game on the N64 that it didn't even occur to me like how you would save on a on the GameCube when it came out. Ah, thanks for the sub there, Tech Gamer Ace. I guess I didn't realize that you weren't a sub already. Well, this isn't normally what I do, but thank you for coming in. And check out some of my videos where I actually do some editing and stuff, because that's the main thing I do on this channel. So, oh, Speedy to Doge, you're just in time for me to like leave the stream, but thanks for coming by. It's good to see you, bud. Didn't play for 24 hours straight. You're not worried about Spyro at all for the... I mean, that's a good way. I'm kind of a pessimist just because I've been writing on games for so long that I guess when I see like games come out the way that the Reignited trilogy is coming out, it makes me worry. I really hope I'm wrong though. So editing's the main thing. Videos are just a filler part. Yeah. Editing, man. Oh, that's the other thing. These Spyro videos, because they're all like 40 minutes long. I'm working on Spyro 2 right now, and I'm like 80% done editing it, and I've been editing it for 2 weeks. It's just Jesus. It's nuts. You're more of a Crash person, and Smash. Yeah, I'm. This is actually the first Smash Bros. Game that I've actually been excited for since Melee. Like, super excited when Melee came out, and then when Brawl came out, I wasn't really that excited, and when Smash for Wii U and 3DS came out, I wasn't excited, but I'm actually excited for this one, so gonna be picking that one up too. I'm also excited for the Pokemon remakes. Let's go. Sorry, there's another loud plane going overhead. I'm hoping those are good. Melee is amazing. Sonic R is more competitively viable than Smash Ultimate. Can you feel the sunshine? That's such a terrible game, but I also love it. Juiced. I'm excited for excitement. Hey, Trevor. Yeah, long time no see. I'm about to end the stream here in like 5 minutes, but glad you came out. I got a video coming out tonight. I don't know if YouTube actually reminded people of that. It's coming out at 8 o'clock. There's like a whole premiere thing at 7:30. Really excited. Yeah, I'm hoping to like be doing more live streams and stuff since it's such a long time in between my videos these days, because I do massively long videos now. Then in Brawl they killed my main. Oh yeah, they nerfed Ganon in Brawl, didn't they? It's okay, they had Meta Knight, top tier. When you get good at Sonic R, it's actually pretty good. Okay, here's the thing about Sonic R. The first time I played it, I actually really, really liked it. And I played through it a lot, and I still kind of like it. I think it's just one of those games that, like... I think it's like Sonic 3D Blast. It's not a good game, but it's also not nearly as bad as everyone says it is. Although okay, maybe it's a good game. I don't know. It's enjoyably bad is how I'd describe it. I always have fun whenever I play Sonic R. I have it on my wait, do I own it? No, I have it on GameCube. I was thinking I had it on the Saturn. But yeah. I know, Mega Drive profile. I'm so waiting. I love your Mega Drive profiles because they're always so like well put together, and you like have this intuitive knowledge of the Genesis and the Mega Drive that I just never had, and it blows my mind because I love the Genesis so much that when I watch your videos, I'm just like, oh, that's why that works, because you like talk about the technology behind it and stuff. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one, buddy. You better get it out there. Smash Ultimate, Nintendo's biggest dick measuring contest ever. Pretty much. I mean, I can't think of any other fighting game that has nearly as many characters in it as Smash Ultimate. That's pretty damn impressive. Sonic R and 3D Blast. Yeah, Meta Knight's fun to play as in Brawl. On the rare occasion, very rare occasion when I actually play Brawl, he's fun to play, mostly just because how you can glide around and fly around and stuff like that. I'm not very good at Smash. I'm just terrible at fighting games in general, but which is one reason why I don't get into them very much. But yeah. Nah, that's cool, dude. I've been talking about Spyro for like 4 hours. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people are excited for Smash, and I am too. I've just never been big into fighting games, like I said, so I'm not like super pumped. I'm more excited. Really, the only game I'm like hyped for right now is Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice, which comes out next March, I believe. Just because I'm a massive fan of From Software's work. More like Sonic 3D Ast. Got him. Nice. Oh shit! It's my boy Retropolis though. What's up, dude? I'm just about to end the stream, but thanks for coming out. Talk about another person who takes forever making really long videos. He knows the life. Mega Drive profile's on here too. He totally gets it. Pokemon Blue is the best fighting game. I wouldn't really call it a fighting game. It's a pretty good game though. I prefer Gold and Silver myself, but yeah. Ugh. Michael, how have you been, my dude? I haven't heard from you in a while. Been waiting for that next Quickies Don't Cut It. I still haven't watched your Mega Man 8 one yet because I haven't played that game. And I kind of want to play it beforehand. But yeah, looking forward to that. Red is the best. It's the same game, Matt. Jeez. Actually, I don't know. I don't remember what Pokemon are on which. Gen 5 is Gen 5 is not Diamond and Pearl, Black and White, right? I haven't played that one. I played every other generation of Pokemon but that one. What character would you like to see in Smash for DLC or Smash DLC? I don't know. That's hard to say. There's kind of like every character in there that I would really want. Oh, I did have one in mind that I totally thought would be a good one. I'm just gonna like do the cop-out answer and say Waluigi. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Oh yeah, Red has Growlithe. I don't know. It would never happen, but like Hat Kid from A Hat in Time would be cool to see. It would never happen though. Just too small. Or like Quote or Curly Brace from Cave Story. Again, never happened. Pretty much any character I want to see in Smash has like 0 chance of ever being in Smash. So, yeah. Bubsy 3D is the best. Oh my god. Most in-depth story game ever. Yeah, good old Bubsy 3D. Bubsy really grew on me last fall when I did that Bubsy critique. It was, I don't know. There's such bad games, but there's just such, I don't know, such a unique charm to Bubsy that I just love it. I'm still waiting for the Bubsy and Sonic Escape from FurryCon, by the way. Fire Red and Leaf Green were part of Gen 3, I believe. But that was, I played a lot of Fire Red and Leaf Green. Actually, that was the only time I ever completed a Pokedex was in Fire Red. I always try every time a new Pokemon game comes out, but there's just so many frickin' Pokemon these days that it's impossible. I don't know, they might put Crash and Spyro in Smash someday. Maybe not in this game, but maybe in the next Smash. That'd be cool to see. I'm not really holding out my hopes for it though. I can't really see them doing it, them being DLC characters, but maybe. Oh, Ricky Rick, what's up, bud? Yeah, my stream's going to be ending here very quickly. I'm kind of just talking on my ass here. I really got to go get some food because I'm like starving. The eggnog didn't help, but yeah. Ever tried having a segment on homebrew stuff? Yeah, see, there's so many things that I want to talk about, but just like, I don't know, right now I'm too busy doing like massive videos, but I would love to do like just homebrew games in general, or like anything really. Like one of the coolest things that I like is like those homebrew, what the hell are they called? Like homebrew NES cartridges that like you put them in and they don't actually play games, but they play like Christmas music and they light up and stuff like that. That shit's just really cool to me for some strange reason. But yeah. And then like there's so many good homebrew games on the NES these days. I mean, maybe not so many. There's like 10 really good homebrew NES games. The Battle Kid games by Savak, who I actually used to be in like email correspondence with quite frequently. We were kind of like pen pals for a while, but I really like those games. You're actually just too busy streaming Spyro for 2 hours. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't know. Streaming's fun, bro. Oh, what did I miss? You can send pics on the Discord of what? What did I miss? I missed something. Jamie, of course we're still on for Tuesday. It's D&D night. We have to play D&D. Ricari. Level 100 Magikarp. How did you get a level 100 Magikarp? Did you just like get all the rare candies or whatever? Oh yes. All right. You gotta have the D&D jammies. All right, well, I am going to go get some food, and then I'm going to be back here in like an hour and a half to do the Spyro 1 critique premiere. Hopefully you enjoy it. Thanks again for everybody who's came out to the stream for my first stream ever and interacting with me. This was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to do it again. So I'm going to see you guys later in the premiere chat. So goodbye. As I